Welcome back to TechKidFX for another price prediction update video, and in this video I'll be covering Harmony One, whose current price stands at the $0.018 mark, and here on TradingView the market is down by negative 2.76%. And in this video I want to look at the key scenarios that can play out, and my analysis I'll be basing it on the Elliot waves and the Fibonacci's. So if you're interested in such content, make sure that you stick around till the end of this video, and I'll kickstart the video by giving a brief of what has been happening on this chart. So from the all-time high, Harmony One has been seeing lower prices in this massive ABC correction, and the ABC correction has now taken us to around the $0.018 mark. We have continued seeing lower prices on the Harmony One chart, and I believe Harmony One has done whatever it needed to do in its ABC correction, having gone even below the target areas that I had on the chart for the ABC correction. And I believe soon we might see a reversal to the upper side, and before that happens there are some of the key scenarios that can play out either to the upper side or to the downside, and I want us to have a look at them. So you can see that here on the chart I have this channel that is over here, and within this channel this is where the price of Harmony One was ranging within before we had a breakout to the lower side, and we broke to the lower side of this channel and we lost a support that we had at around the $0.022 mark. And once we lost that support, we have been seeing even lower prices, and the first key scenario that can play out is that we can continue seeing lower prices, and that would take us to the next key area of support at around the $0.0136 mark. And once we go to that key area of support, it's also possible that we might lose that key area of support also. And once we lose it, maybe we can even have a retest of that area, and that would mean even lower prices. And the next area that I'll be expecting us to find support is at around the $0.009 mark, and that won't be good for Harmony One, so I hope that scenario doesn't play out. And it's also possible that now that you have lost that key area of support at around the $0.02 mark, that we continue seeing lower prices, and that could take us to this key area of support at around the $0.013 mark, and from there we can have a nice bounce to the upper side, and that would take us to this area of resistance at around the $0.02 mark. And once we manage to break above it and have a successful retest of that area, we can then continue pushing the market to the upper side, and that would take us to the next area of resistance at around the $0.03 mark. And for all that to happen, I also expect to see higher volumes in the market. You can see on the daily volume indicator that we are continuing seeing increase in the selling pressure, so I'll expect us to have a spike in the buying pressure in the buying volume for us to continue pushing the market higher, and also see higher prices on the Bitcoin chart, because Harmony One has not yet decoupled from what Bitcoin is doing. Once we see a sell-off on the Bitcoin chart, on this chart we are also seeing a massive sell-off. And if I also go to the indicators on the daily chart, you can see that on the RSI we are massively oversold, and that would mean we have room for us to continue pushing to the upper side. On the MACD, we are just about to print something that is close to a bearish cross. That won't be good for Harmony One, so I hope we find a reversal soon and continue pushing to the upper side. And if I go to the weekly chart, you can see that on the weekly chart we are also on the RSI we are massively oversold. We are almost at the 30 mark, and I hope soon we also find a reversal on the on the weekly RSI, because that on the longer time frame, once we find a reversal here, it's possible that we also find a reversal in the market. So I'll keep you updated on any movements on this chart. So make sure that you also subscribe to the channel if you are new to the page.